Bossman Show, friend of the show, Coach Joe Golden, Southland champions once again. We told him he'll do it, and we're talking to him again in March. Coach Golden, good to talk to you, buddy. How are you guys in Indy, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Good to see you as always. Anytime I see you in March, man, that means we had a good year, man. So,
yes, indeed.
Yeah, I love to see your face, man. So, but anyways, yeah, things are going good. We got to Indy yesterday, straight from the conference tournament, and then we're quarantined right now. We should be getting out here pretty soon out of our quarantine and be able to get together with the guys and start the process.
Coach Golden, I know you never want to lose a game, man, but do you feel that loss to Central kind of helps you guys refocus and get locked in before you can play in Stephen F. Austin, always a rival? Calculator does a great job, then going to UIW and then going down and play in the tournament there. Felt that gave you guys that focus you needed going in that tournament.
Yeah, coach speak, there's never a good loss. You want to win every one of them, man. But looking back on how it played out, we had won a bunch in a row. I don't know at the time, 9, 10, 11, whatever it was in a row. And it's hard to get your team's attention sometimes when you're winning games. Sometimes you just kind of continue to let it go. You just kind of stay out of their way on winning streaks. But that loss definitely got our attention. We got back to us in practice. We had some grueling practices leading into the Stephen F. Austin game. Obviously, with a great program. Coach Killer does an incredible job. We had never won there before. That was the one thing that we haven't done yet in our program. And so to go there and get that win against Stephen F. Austin after the Central Arkansas thing, I think definitely propelled us down the stretch here, and obviously where we played some of our best basketball of the season.
And winning a close game at Stephen F. Austin, too, Coach. The game was close. It wasn't like it was a blowout game. It was knockout, drag it out. So to win a close game on the road with somewhere you hadn't won before gave you, to me, Coach, gave you an extra boost as well. You played real well against UIW there, and then you, in the tournament, same thing, playing great, lights out from top to bottom there on your roster.
Yeah, no doubt. And, we won on a last-second shot, like you said. That's the fate. We drew up that play, it was all planned, I'm kidding, man. We didn't call timeout. We let our guys go. And Reggie will tell you he passed it to Colton, man, but I think he shot it, man. He just smoked it, and Colton got the rebound and put it in. And, we work on that stuff, though. We talk all the time in late-game situations. It's not sometimes the shot goes in. It's the offensive rebound opportunity, the putback. Yeah, and the Southland Conference tournament, the double bye definitely helped us. SFA did us a favor by beating Sam, the last conference game of the season, that put us in the 2 seed, which gave us a double bye, which gave us an opportunity to get healthy and rest a little bit. Only had to play 80 minutes in Katy instead of 120. So there's a big difference with that double bye. 2 games is better than 3. So played really well in Katy. I thought we defended as well as we defended all year, and then obviously shot the ball pretty well from the perimeter. So, when we're making shots and moving the basketball, we've pretty much defended all year. That's been pretty consistent. Oh, yeah. That's an identity. But when we can make some shots, we're a tough out.
And talk about that, Coach Golden. You all force turnovers like crazy, and that means you have active hands. You're closing out right. You're playing your schemes. Your game plan discipline is great because to force turnovers, you got to be on all cylinders. You can't have a guy missing an assignment, loafing on the weak side here, or not doing what he has to do. So tell us about defensively getting your guys to buy in the way they have this year for you guys to win. How have you won this year?
Yeah, I don't think it really started this year, to be honest. I think it's something we've been doing the last 3 or 4 years, here in our program, and it's just kind of grown each year. Each year we have players back in our program, and they kind of continue to elevate it. And then obviously when you have experience back in your locker room, they just get better at it. I'm sure they're sick of the drills we make them do. When they get older, but I think it's just elevated with the maturity in our locker room as guys gotten older, and it's just become an identity of our program. If you're going to play at Abilene Christian, you're going to defend. We talk about it in recruiting, and we talk about it in our program, and we're going to give you a lot of freedom offensively, and we share the basketball and do some things on the offensive end. That, but on the defensive end, you're going to guard. It's something you're going to do if you play. It's just an identity, and it's given us a chance. Excuse me. To be successful at Abilene Christian. So Coach Tanner runs our defense for us. I know you and I have talked about that before. I give him a big-time voice on that end, and I trust him completely on that end. He's been with me a long time. He does a heck of a job on that end of the floor. And, I think, we're one of the better defensive teams in the country.
Most definitely. And, Coach, like I've told many guys I've talked to, many young men I've talked to, if you just defend, and the ball might not go in the hoop every night, but if you can bring defense, energy, and effort every night, and you can create turnovers. You can get out fast break, get you an easy bucket when the jump shot fall down. You're gonna make a jumper all the time. You can make threes all the time. You can defend, get out transition, make layups, make it hard on them, make their lives tough, get into their bodies without fouling. You'll be good that night. You'll have a chance to win. You won't get blown out. Some nights it's gonna be make or miss, and who won't defend the toughest. That's what it's gonna be.
So we'll start calling you Coach Bossman, man. Maybe you and I should just switch spots, man. I need to be the radio guy for like 24 hours, and you come coach, and you try to beat Texas, man. You're right, man. I mean, that's it, man. You got to be a coach, man. I mean, you're right. That's what we've done here, and we think we can defend Texas. We really do. The problem will be rebounding. I mean, they're huge, they're long, they're athletic. You look at them on tape, and they're huge. And I don't, there's no telling what they're going to look like when you see them live.
Yes.
We saw Illinois is at our hotel. We saw them yesterday when they were leaving for the Big Ten tournament. Some different dudes, man. These guys are big, and we don't get a chance to see that length and size. Texas Tech didn't have the length and athleticism that Texas has that we played. Arkansas was probably as close, this year that we played that to having it. But I mean, Texas is, I think, bigger than Arkansas, inside. So Arkansas's got the 7'3" kid, but he's not as athletic as these Texas guys, So when you went on tape, so that's the problem is how do we score the basketball against their length and size, and then how do we grab a rebound, man? We start two guys, we list them at 6 foot, but heck, one's probably 5'2" and one's probably 5'10", and so. And then inside, we're small. So we're not going to grow in the next 4 days, unfortunately, in case God can do us a favor, man, So if he can put some inches on.
Anyone can do is God. Anyone can do is God.
We got an amazing God, man, but he's the only one that can do it, man.
Yes, indeed. Now, Coach, for you guys, Coach Joe Golden, tell us this, man. This year it was hard for everybody. But for your guys, it's going to be more fulfilling because guess what? This was the hardest year probably your career as a coach or as a player and your guys. All the protocols, having to sacrifice, having a real life for the betterment of everybody else. So I think for your guys winning that championship is going to be so fulfilling down the road because in the hardest year of our lives probably we're going to have for a long time, we persevered through that and made it to Indianapolis to this tournament to play represent our university, Abilene Christian, in the way that we know how.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I think you hit on it, man. I mean, again, man, Coach Bossman. I mean, I'd have fly you down here, man. If I could sneak in the bubble, I would, man. You come talk to the fellas, man.
I would love to. Zoom me in. Zoom me in, Coach. I'll do it.
Maybe we can Zoom now, man. Yeah, we got Zoom, man. We might have to get you on the Zoom with them, man. But absolutely, man. I'm just so happy for them, man. And I think, in time when they all look back, years from now, hopefully we never have a global pandemic like this ever again. But we can look back and say, hey, when we did, we were in that bubble in that tournament, man. We were there. We lived it, man. We got to experience it firsthand, and so it's an incredible opportunity. And our guys deserve it, man. So like you said, they've sacrificed so much this year. There's been so much that have gone behind the scenes that even I think a lot of people don't even understand, that these guys have had to endure and to get the reward of coming to Indy and to participate in the NCAA tournament is just a blessing.
Yes, indeed. And Coach Joe, what I love about this is, man, it's a testimony for me, Coach, for you, all you guys, because, all the people behind the scenes, support staff, compliance, university administration who make this is possible for you guys to play so safely, the testing. So for my listeners out here, people, this is Coach Golden gets the results of the wins and the players do. But it's so many people behind those scenes that you don't see that helps make this thing go the way it's going.
Oh, there's no question, man. Our trainers have definitely earned their money this year. I mean, they've become COVID specialists, and our administration has had to spend money that, let's be honest, at our level, that's hard to come by at times, man. And they've had to invest a ton, and not just in men's basketball, but every one of our sports to give our student athletes the opportunity to play. And it's not cheap to test and to travel the way we've had to do and to isolate and do some things that we've had to do at our level. So just so appreciative of so many people, man, at our university, appreciative of our student athletes, and appreciative of our president for giving us the opportunity to do this. And then our conference, and then conferences across the country. I don't know, man. It's crazy, but we're living it right now. It's a reality, man. But we're fixing to have the NCAA tournament, man, and it's the greatest event in the country, man. It's magical, man. It's unbelievable, man. it's something that even if you're not a hooper, man, you love March Madness. You know, it just draws the attention of the country, and we need some feel good around in America right now, man. You know, and March Madness does that, man. It makes everybody put a smile on their face, and we didn't have that last year, man.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get it back, man, on Thursday night, man. We're gonna have it, man. The whole country's gonna smile and fill out brackets and have some fun and talk some trash. And you know, it's unbelievable, man. It's like it's just great, man. I'm so happy that we're getting the opportunity to play, and that the NCAA did such a wonderful job of getting us to this point. So the only negative, honestly, man, is, you know, it's raining here in Indy, man, and we ain't in hot Atlanta, man. We got to get there one time, man.
Yes. And you know what? Coach, people ask me, who are you cheering for? You cheering for Georgia Tech? I have friends all over the bracket. I don't lose on this bracket.
How bad your Yellow Jackets, though, man? They made a little run there, man.
Yeah, man. Josh is my guy, man. I'm happy for Josh. He's a great friend. Doubt, He's a great friend, you know. But I told him, I have friends over this bracket, buddy. I can't just cheer for you. I'll cheer for all my friends on the bracket, man. I want all you to do well, you know.
Hey, we got to call you out. We might have to call you out, man, see how good of friends everybody is, and make you go public with your bracket, man.
I don't have a bracket. I hope you all just win. I don't fill our brackets, Coach, because that'll get me in trouble. I don't do that.
That's a smart move.
That'll get me in trouble. Last word for you, Coach, is this, man. For you personally, man, and your family, tell us how you feel, man, knowing coming to Abilene, the way moving them through transition from D2 to now, and where you all are in the big dance again, man. Tell us, for you, man, how does it feel for you and your family, who has been with you since day one, man?
Yeah, I think two words come, man. Pride. Very, 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 very. I take a lot of pride in this, and just very thankful. Pride and thanks, man. I'm so thankful to all the former players. You know, there was a lot of players that you know, didn't even get to experience the NCAA tournament years ago when we were building this thing, when it didn't look pretty, but they set the foundation, man. And I'm just so thankful for those guys. And then obviously the guys that made the first run and made the vision a reality. And then this group validated it. You know, this is 3 years in a row now that we've done, you know, 120 plus games, and obviously back to back here going to the NCAA tournament. So I'm just very thankful, man. And then I got a lot of pride, man. I love Abilene Christian. I played there, you know, and to get this program back on the national map and to do it as quickly as we've done it in the transition, man, I'm just I take a lot of pride in that, man. But I know it's not me. It has nothing to do with Joe Goldie, man. I got incredible staff. I got great players. I got a great administration, man, and we got a great God, man. It was God's plan, man. He's taking care of us, man, and just very thankful, man.
Well, Coach Goldie, you know I love talking to you always, man. So we gotta keep this going every March, man. Me and you this time of year. I keep this going, buddy.
I'm telling you, man. We can't talk, man. Every March when I see you, man, it's the best day of my life, man.
Hey, Coach, thank you so much, buddy. Be blessed, man. I'll be cheering for you guys for real, man. I love you, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Love you guys too, man. Take care, man.
All right, be good, buddy.
All right, man.
All right.